Audible, hör die Welt bedeutsamer mit einer Geschichte von Jochen Schweizer.
Sein Weg war das hier, das große Abenteuer.
Hör die Begegnung und viele weitere Audible Originals und exklusive Geschichten. Audible, jetzt kostenlos testen.
Hello. So, we're back. I hope you're having a great time this winter. It's still February, and in Germany we have chaos with snow. They said it's going to be the century storm of snow, and it did not happen. Well, there's a lot of snow, and I couldn't actually get into my garden because the snow is so high, but it's not like I don't know, I'm not snowed in, so I can still go outside. They're still taking care of the streets, so yep, everything seems fine. This month I do have 4 VIP clients that interestingly go with the same issues, the same big topic that they want to work on. And my VIP coaching, of course, is personal coaching. So what's interesting about that is, funnily, that of course these people don't know each other, and we always have a WhatsApp group. And in this group, during the last week, which was apparently the first week of their 4 weeks, it became clear that they all have the same problem they want to work on. And this month, so I thought maybe this month for all of us as a collective thing, a collective issue, is the question of, where do I find my happiness? Where do I find my bliss if I lost it? And in this episode, I want to give you a few ideas, a few tools that you are carrying with you already, because they are all to be found in your body. So if you want to dive into this experience with me, or just follow the way that we're going this month, then I want to enable you to, or I want to invite you to just join us in this little challenge called Finding My Happiness. If you are in human design a manifesting generator or a generator, then you probably are very familiar with this functioning mode. This I have to do, and I can't relax until I have a certain amount of things done, because I wouldn't feel good if I relaxed. Like the feeling that you somehow have to earn your rest and peace and quiet, if not even the words rest and peace and quiet make you freak out or scare you, because that's something very typical for these types in human design as well. So if you find yourself in a kind of planned, like if your day consists of things that you plan, like all the things you're going to do, it's like if your day is a huge to-do list that you just check. And the moments where you gain back your energy, or where you are not productive, not effective, but where you just are. If you don't have these moments, then that's going to be a factor that's going to cause a burnout sooner or later, if in what you're doing happiness is not found. So as a generator or a manifesting generator, or if you're not into human design as a person that can absolutely go into the flow when you're doing something that really makes you happy. That's something that I want to not include in this episode, because then you already know what's making you happy. So if you are a person that finds themselves functioning through the day just trying to fulfill other people's needs, and all the necessities that you have to bear with every day, and there's no space for you enjoying life or just being in life, then we need to talk. Because this is something that happens quite fast in our society, because somehow we measure our own value on the productivity that we have or that we show. If you're not effective, if you're not successful in life, if you don't do a lot of things, if you don't accomplish things, then somehow it means you're not worth as much as another person that does this. So exhaustion is somehow something that is being used as a status symbol, as something that we brag with. Like, how much did you sleep last night? Oh yeah, 5 hours. How much did you sleep? 3 hours. Okay, and you're fit? Yes, I'm fit. So sooner or later we're gonna come to a point where this becomes a curse, and where we don't find our way out of this. And this is the moment that I want to pick you up. Mostly if you're like I am, in your own company, nobody is giving you any rules, there's no structure of everyday routines, like you're not working between 9 and 5, but you can decide yourself when you want to work. And this can be a curse for all of us who need these structures and who need their rests, because we don't take them if it is our own responsibility to plan them in or to enjoy rest. So this can be quite stressful. If we build up our lives to not be other directed. We try to build up a life in our own business, one that we love, to live our dream life, to be able to work from everywhere, to be able to enjoy more time with our families, with our pets, with the place we live in, with our hobbies. And what comes out of it is the exact opposite. So if we cannot get rid of this shame gremlin that says if you don't work, you don't earn your rest, or that says well, you could do this and you could do that before. There's always more to do. You could always do more. This voice is not going to shut up before we realize that we don't need it anymore, and that it actually makes us sick, physically sick sometimes even. So what I want to share with you today is some very practical advice on how you can find your happiness, how you can learn to react to your intuition as a compass and as a guideline to your own happiness, because many of us don't even feel it anymore. We somehow lost it. And life can be so beautiful if you try to listen to your inner voice, when you build up your whole day after what do I like to do now? Where does my energy flow? What do I regain strength from right now? And it's so possible to have your system work for you in this way. And today I want to share with you some tools that I use, that I teach my clients to build up your life following your happiness. So I hope you're ready. I hope you have something nice to drink. I love coffee and I love tea, so that's what I'm drinking right now when I'm talking to you. I like to imagine how we're sitting, I don't know, on a park bench or on a couch and just chat with each other. So that's what's in my mind when I'm recording these episodes. So the first thing that I would suggest is to, whatever you're up to doing, ask bodygoogle first. What is bodygoogle? Bodygoogle is the immediate reaction of your body to a thought that is shaping in your head. So when I'm thinking, when I'm sitting here on my chair, thinking that the next thing I'm going to do is to record a podcast episode, my body is either going, yes, and I feel relaxed, I feel like I want to do it, and I'm looking forward to doing it. If the reaction is not this, if it's not a hell yes, I'm going to do it, it's a no. Okay? So if it's not a hell yes, it's a no. And it will not give me energy, it will take energy from me. So what also happens in my body when it's a no is my jaw is going to become a tiny bit harder. My shoulders come up like just some millimeters, but it's happening. And the muscles in my shoulders are activated and I pull them up just a tiny little bit. So I bite my teeth together and I prepare myself to go through it. And this is functioning. This is not doing something out of bliss, out of joy, out of happiness. It's something that I have to do because I can do it and it's going to be productive and maybe I'm going to feel better afterwards. So if your bodygoogle replies by giving you joy at the thought of something, do it. If your bodygoogle answers with, okay, pull yourself together to do it, you can do it, it's not going to be so hard and you're going to feel better afterwards, don't do it, okay? And if you get a no as an answer, think of something else. Go through everything that you could do next or could, I don't know, could be next, and check your bodygoogle. It knows exactly how your form is today, how you feel today, what you need today, and you can use this with food. You can use this with activities. You can use it with hobbies. You can even use it when you're I don't know, when you're sitting on the couch wanting to numb yourself a bit. We're going to be talking about numbing a lot, but if you want to watch some Netflix series, if it's a good time for you to calm down and do that, okay, decide, use bodygoogle. How do I feel doing it? And I can already hear you saying, well, I got a job, I got kids, so I can't just do that all day and only do what's nice for me or what I like. I feel you. I understand you. I hear you. I feel you. If there are some things every day that are not optional for you, then you can advise your system to give you the exact moment where you're going to do this with joy. So if emptying the dishwasher does not feel joyful right now, if you're not like, oh, maybe I'm going to watch, I'm going to listen to another podcast episode of someone, or if, I don't know, if it's not a joyful thought, then tell your system, okay, I'm not going to do it right now, but give me the moment today where I am going to feel like, oh, I want to do this now. I feel good thinking about doing this now. Believe me, your system is so clever and so intelligent, and your mind is so powerful. It will give you exactly this moment. And the only thing that you have to be able to do is not judge yourself not doing it immediately. And that's a big part of self-love. So what we're doing here is actual self-love. Respecting that your energy system right now is not in shape for doing this or doing that, but right now it would profit most of doing or being something else. And your body knows exactly what it needs and what is good for it. And sometimes, there might be the moments where you're not able to do it, or you can't think of anything. Okay, just breathe. Breathing, waiting, sitting, being kind to yourself. And there's gonna be the moments where you think, okay, I think, well, probably a huge glass of water would be better for my body right now, but I feel like drinking coffee. I want to drink my coffee now because I don't know, I need the caffeine and I like the taste and blah blah blah. Do it, okay? It's not like you from now on you can't do anything that's against your intuition anymore. But the the difference is to be kind to yourself if you don't function, okay? So if you know what's good for you and you notice that you're doing the exact opposite, realize what's happening and don't judge yourself for it. Be kind to yourself. And maybe next time you're going to choose the glass of water, and it's not going to be hard. It's not going to be a rough decision. It's just going to happen. And this way of being kind to yourself, making the right choices, the right decisions, and not judging yourself for not being perfect is worth so much and is something that we all should aim more for, because this is seeing ourselves and realizing what we need and realizing we can actually take care of ourselves. Sometimes more, sometimes less, but we know how to find out where our joy is. And every time you manage to listen to your intuition, to let yourself be guided by your body intelligence, by also your field intelligence that knows exactly what's good for you. This is a process. It's not something that happens from today to tomorrow, but it's something that you can actively include in your day. And believe me, this really is a game changer. So use bodygoogle. This is my invitation. Use bodygoogle from now on whenever you think of doing something else now. And just try to find out, what do I want to do? What would suit me best? What would give me most energy right now? Sometimes you're going to be able to do it, sometimes you won't be able to do it. And this is fine, okay? This is absolutely fine. And if you're not able to do something else, like you have the thought of, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, now I can't do this because I have to do that. Just tell your body, tell your field, your energetic field, to provide you with the moment throughout this day where you're going to do this with joy. And until then, you're going to do something that gives you joy in this exact moment. This is how we can live life in a rhythm with ourselves, not the rhythm of our mind that thinks you have to do. There's always more to be done. You have to be effective, blah, 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 blah. All those thoughts that we don't actually need anymore. Okay, so I hope I was able to inspire you to try something new, to go and leave the life of routines and just functioning and just passively spending your life, to a path that is filled with the active search for joy in everything you do throughout the day. This might sound small, but it's actually, I can't say it often enough, is actually a huge game changer. Okay, so if you haven't already, I would be so happy if you left a comment on Instagram. Svenja Strohmeier is my name on Instagram. You find it in the description already. You probably already signed up to this. You can rate this podcast on iTunes. I'd be very happy if you did so. And mostly, you can suggest it to your friends. If you have an episode where you think, somebody might need this, or they are totally lost in functioning and in their burnout and they could need this episode, please just share the link with them. Enable them, empower them to start living the real life, the good shit of this life, how I like to call it. So you have the best day of your life today. I'll be off. I think I'm gonna take my dogs and we're gonna go out into the snow now. Yep. We'll very soon meet again right here if you like. Yeah. Take care. Lots of love to you. And just go, grow and flow, my dear. Take care. Bye bye.
Audible, hör die Welt bedeutsamer mit einer Geschichte von Jochen Schweizer.
Sein Weg war das hier, das große Abenteuer.
Hör die Begegnung und viele weitere Audible Originals und exklusive Geschichten. Audible, jetzt kostenlos testen.